All right, guys, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing an IKORIA draft. So basically, we're just going to go right up to here, and we are going to go to Premier IKORIA lair of behemoths. We're going to go to Premier draft. So with this one, we're going to play, we get 40 cards. And by the way, I hope you guys are enjoying your morning. I'm so tired. I was watching the NFL draft. So yeah, I was broadcasting that as well. So anyway, let's use our ticket entry. Claim our prize. Okay, so we're just gonna wait as seats are being filled. So yeah, guys. So hopefully these will fill up pretty quickly. Yeah, and we're already ready to rock. So this is really a nice feature by MTG Arena. So we're getting to know some cards. So either you're gonna learn from my mistakes, or yeah, from what I do right. So we just gotta wait for a couple other people to hop right in. But yeah, so far IKORIA, it's tough to assess right now. It's a really tough set to really assess. I think, Theros Beyond Death is really the one that, I don't think you got enough justice. I don't think Theros, just with everything going around, and there was no pre-release tournament or release tournament to Theros Beyond Death. So I think, that kind of gets lost underneath the rug. But we're going to go over some mechanics here. We're going to go over Companion. We're going to go over a few things here. As I'm waiting. All right. So we're going to keep on waiting for others. How's it going? Oh. Got to get some H2O. No, but realistically, guys, we're just going to go over the draft. This is going to be an easy draft that we're going to do. It's relatively new. You can draft with other people. Right now, we're having a tough time doing that, though. So, yeah, so let me know your thoughts about IKORIA. Have you guys been using your companions? Are you guys having trouble with the mechanisms? Do you think, what do you think is the most powerful set? IKORIA, Aldrain, or Theros Beyond Death? All right. Okay, we're all ready. Are we good? All right. All right, so we are doing a draft here. So right here is the Titan Ape. Yeah, so whenever it enters the battlefield, it fights up to one target creature you don't control. Whenever it attacks, destroy target artifact or enchantment defending player control. It's pretty cool. Return target human you control to its owner's hand. Gains indestructible, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, we're just gonna rock with it. Confirm our pick. So this is kind of cool, right? I mean, this is kind of cool. You're actually drafting versus your pod. I mean, that's, and you get a minute per pick. All right, roughly. All right, so what this thing does, I just kind of selected it because it was rare. Destroy target artifact or enchantment controls. Okay, whenever it's a battlefield, it fights up to one target creature you don't control. At a 6, return target. Okay, all right. So let's go with... Whenever attacks, you may change the base power toughness of target. All right. We got red right here. So this is Mentor. It enters the battlefield. You can put a menace counter on target non-human you control. Target creature gets... Ooh. When enters the battlefield, exile target card from cycling from the graveyard. Okay. I'll go with that one. Yeah, confirm the pick. So this is kind of cool, actually. I like this draft. It just takes some time to get used to on MTG Arena. All right. And always look at cards, too, by the way, to take away from your pod. So you have to look at those cards as well. Okay, so whenever Bastion of Remembrance enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 human creature token. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life again. That's pretty good. Whenever this creature mutates, search your library for a basic land card. Okay, that's pretty good, too. I am going to take this out of our pod rotation. I am that person. Alright, whenever Mentor enters the battlefield, put a lifelink counter on target non-human creature you control. Put a +1/+1 counter on... Okay, so it's pretty good. On each creature you control with lifelink. Alright, it can't be blocked by creatures power 2 or less. It's a pretty big card there. We're going to need mana ramp for that. Does 1 damage to each creature your opponent controls. You know, let's rip this out. Add a green. Alright, so... Or a black. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you gain 4 life. It's just a big 6/6 creature. Does 1 damage to each opponent whenever you cast a non-creature spell on tap. The Gremlin. Alright, I'm kind of all over the place, ain't I? Pretty bad. Alright, so... Yeah, let's just take that. Alright, you may play an additional land on each of your turns whenever you cast a spell. Draw 2 cards. It's a pretty good card. Yeah, we don't want to pass that. Let's put that in the deck. Alright, so let's start breaching down on our deck here. Now this could search your library for basic lands. It's a 3/4. Draw a card. Okay, you know what, let's go with this guy. Confirm pick, let's go. Whenever this enters the battlefield, it's just a 3/3 flash for 5. That's pretty bad. Alright, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. +1/+1 counter and a lifelink counter on target creature. That's pretty good. Yep, we're just going to go with a big guy. 2/4. Keep it simple. Alright. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. It's okay. This has got double strike, as long as there's 3 or more. Let's take that, confirm it. Alright. Destroy target artifact, deals 4 damage to target creature with flying. Add 1 mana of any color. Yep, we're gonna need that. Confirm that pick. Alright, we got a big 05 turtle counter target spell that targets a permanent you control. Draw a card, search your library for a human. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. Yep, we're gonna go with a land there. Alright. Yep, good sideboard card. Return target human creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Yeah, slap that boy down there. Alright, put that right there. And we get a land. Alright. Continuing with this, it's got reach, it's got trample, it's a 4/4, mutate for 3. Whenever this creature mutates, destroy target artifact or enchantment an opponent controls. Yeah, so we're kind of in green, right? I mean, you know, it's kind of like official at this point. Enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it. Pay 2, remove a +1/+1 counter from this target creature, searches the library for a basic land card, puts on the battlefield, tapped, and shuffles the library. Yeah, we're pretty much pot committed to green here. Right? I mean, we're pretty much pot committed to green. It's just really what... Green again? Okay, so... Search your library for a card. It's a little big. Target creature fights another target creature. Okay. Target, that's pretty good actually. Enchant land, target creature gains trample and haste until end of turn. Yeah, I'm liking that a lot. That's going to be our pick. This guy. Whenever it enters the battlefield, choose an odd or even. Alright, Venturer. Venturer has protection from each converted mana cost of the chosen value. Alright. This is just a 2/2 chumper. Whenever it enters the battlefield, put top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. It's a 3/3 trampler. Yep. Whenever mutates. Yeah. White could have been a color. I think I missed out on white. Almighty Bushwagger. Alright, so whenever this creature mutates, other creatures you control get plus S until end turn, where X is the number of times this creature has mutated. Yeah, we're just going big here. Let's go with a 4/3 big guy. As it just costs cast a spell, reveal a creature card from your hand. Okay, this is Change of Forever Beast. It deals damage to creature or planeswalker equal to the revealed card's power. I'm thinking white, green and white would have been a good card here. I'm thinking green and white is a good colors to play in this deck. Yeah, definitely I think green white is the way to go here. Oh. Put a menace counter on target non-human creature you control. Put a +1/+1 on each control with menace. Okay, I'm pot committed. We're going for green red here. This is just a big creature that has this, a 5/5 haster. Yeah, green and white is a really good combo. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I kind of screwed that up. Let's get Almighty Bushwag. There was a subscriber that wanted me to play with it. Okay, had mana. Cool. Cool story. Just a 4/2. So a 2/4 vigilance or a 4/2, right? I mean, I want to be a little aggressive here, so let's just do that. Plummet can go on the sideboard. We have nothing to stop flyers. All right. Whenever in this battlefield, put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. Could be usable. Deals 1 damage to each creature opponent's control. Yeah, it's a good sideboard card. Has double strike as long as there are 3 or more instant or sorcery spells in your graveyard. We don't have a bunch of instant. This is our deck so far. 13 creatures. Alright. Yeah, let's just put that in the bin. Yep. Guys, we were just meant to get green-red. Trample. When one or more of your creatures you control with trample deals combat damage to a player, create an excess dinosaur beast token with trample, where X is the amount of damage those creatures dealt. That's crazy. Whenever this creature mutates, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile X permanent cards, where X is the number of times this creature is mutated. Both. Okay, we're just going to take that one. All right. First strike, whenever you cycle, put a first strike count on target creature. That's not a bad card, actually. It's 1 damage to each opponent whenever you cast in on untap. We don't have too many humans in here, do we? Target creature gains double strike until end of turn. Yikes. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, we're going to confirm that pick. All right. I think white's really huge. I mean, because your ramp, white is good for ramp, and that's kind of how it was in M20. If you guys don't remember what M20 had, a lot of things that you could do that with. Flying's going to be a problem. But we're just going to confirm that. The heck? Okay, return any number of permanent cards with different names from your graveyard to the battlefield. Eerie Ultimatum. That's just like heck on wheels. Exile up to target 3 enchantments. Right. Yeah, I'm thinking this guy. Yeah, we're gonna confirm that pick. Add 1 mana to your mana pool. Yeah, we're going really like creature fast heavy, so I want to be able to cast our big guy. So being able to get the mana producers is really going to be something that I think is going to be really key here. Exile target creature. If you don't control a human, you lose a life equal to that creature's. Since this goes to the pod, I'm going to take this out. If we are playing versus our opponents, I don't want to take it out. Okay. Is a battlefield the choice of vigilance counter or reach counter on it? It's too expensive. Whenever a creature you control mutates, put a +1/+1 to counter on that creature and gain 2 life. Alright, I can live with that. Exile up at target 3 enchantments. Can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. I'm just going to pull the land out here. We're kind of sitting pretty. Yeah, we got 19 creatures. I mean, we're just getting to learn the cards, guys. Alright. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. If that creature you control has trample, excess damage is dealt to that creature's controller instead. Okay, so we're going to take that. Mutate. Look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may put that card in the battlefield. If you don't, put that card onto the battlefield, put it into your hand. Is there just anything annoying? I guess, yeah, that card. Pull that down on our side here. Yeah, Plummet can go on our sideboard as well. Yeah, Ram Through can go. Sure. Yep. Why not? Yep. Okay. So let's put this deck together, guys, and I'm so sorry. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this deck together here. It's kind of already put together. So if you look at this, we have 19 creatures, which is pretty big. You know, 17 land. So let's look at our curve. Where's our curve at? Curve's got to be... IKORIA's curves. Yeah, it's a 2.9, so 17 land isn't really necessary. Understand, I did draft... And I don't know if you can see it, but we did draft... Where are those guys? 3 of these guys. Add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana to cast a creature spell. So we have 3 of these, so we can easily ramp pretty good. Ram Through is something that's interesting. Target creature you control deals damage to its power to target creature you don't control. If the creature you control has trample, excess damage is dealt to that creature's controller instead. That's a pretty good card. Ram through. I mean, we're okay. Whenever a creature you control mutates, put +1/+1 counter on that creature and you gain 2 life. It's a 2/2 for a 2-drop. You do need something in the 2-drop. Yeah, so I'm going to go with this. We're done. Oh, we don't play our pod, do we? We just draft with other people, but we don't play our pod. Okay, I got it. All right, so let's go for this. Sorry, guys, if my quality is really bad. Just let me know. All right, let's see what we have going here. We go first. We have the Humble Naturalist, adding mana. Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, we'll keeps. Flex with our Forest, right? I don't think we have anything that's double red, so we're just going to pretend like we're just... Yeah, let's just bring this out. A 1/2. Cycling. Memory leak. Target player reveals their hand. You may choose an online card from that player's graveyard or hand and exile it. It's pretty nasty. Alright. Whenever this creature you control... So this is the Labyrinth Raptor. It's got Menace. Whenever a creature you control with Menace becomes blocked, defending player sacrifices a creature blocking it. Ouch. Creatures you control with Menace get +1. It's a pretty good one, man. Not gonna lie there. Whenever this creature mutates, destroy target artifact or enchantment opponent controls. Okay, let's just bring this out. I think we'll mutate a card next time just to see what's up. Pathfinder. Whenever it's in his battlefield, you Mistress Library for a basic land card. Yeah, that's cool. Plains. So he's playing 3 colors. Gotcha. Smack in my face. Right. 1 more mana, we can bring him out. Alright, so let's go to our combat phase. Attack for 4. Alright. 2/4 Vigilance. It's always nice to have that. Bring this guy down. 2/2. We just need 1 more mana, bring out this guy. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter. So this is... You remember the... there was an M20 card that was like that. It was called the Spear Gorger. Okay, so we're just not going to block that. Oh, we get it. Yeah, he's done. All right. Yeah, sorry guys. You're gonna learn through my failures and my successes. All right, that's the one thing we're gonna do. We're in this together. We're losing this together. We're losing this together. This is my first draft with IKORIA. You can tell I really don't know a lot of the cards as I should. Life's just been crazy. Alright, guys, so we won our first match. Just no skill whatsoever. All right. Okay. Well, these are keeper hands. We're really good at the 3 spot. Do you notice that? Like this deck, we're really good. We're really curbed out at the 3 spot. Very well. Black again. All right, so we're going to do Whisper Squad. Shh. Search your library for a creature named Whisper Squad. Put it into the battlefield tapped and shuffle. Don't tell me it's going to be a deck like that. All right. All right, let's bring this down. Well, if you're going to do that, then we're going to bring out our almighty Brushwagger. A Whisper Squad versus an almighty Brushwag. Hey, there's somebody that subscribed to my channel, and they said, I want to see some almighty Brushwag. Search your library for a creature card named Whisper Squad, put on the battlefield tapped, and shuffle your library. No, I'm taking the damage. I will not sacrifice my Brushwag. I will not do it. I see what he's putting down over there. Should I give our Brushwag double strike? I'm just joking. Just joking. Whenever this creature mutates, search your library for a basic land card. Put that on the battlefield. Urgh. Now, look, remember Mutate. If you cast a spell for its Mutate cost, put it under or over target creature. They mutate into one creature. The top one has all the abilities. Okay. Let's remember that. Let's just mutate it. Right here. Is he going to kill my creature? Don't do it. Alright, so here's how you do it. Select whether you mutate this card under or over the creature. They mutate into one creature. On top has all the abilities. They mutate into one creature on top plus all the abilities, so... They mutate onto the creature on top. Okay. So I put that on top. We're going to fetch for our land. And this has got Vigilance. We're not going to kill our Brushwagger. Alright, so do you see what happened there? I put it on the top, and it gained the abilities of the card underneath it. Nice. But we have an ace in the hole here. We got a double striker. This is whenever one or more creatures you control with trample deals combat damage to a player, create an exit. Okay, so... Ooh, Brushwagger could come in there with double strike. We can hit him for 6 with a double strike for sure. Let's bleed him the damage here. Drop down a 6/6. Our Quartzwood Crasher. Store creature with 4 or greater. Okay. Bushwagger, he can get trample. He's fierce. Look at that. We can give him +3/+3 and then double strike him. So he'd be a 4/4. He'd deal 8 damage. Let's first activate this guy. $19 and $9. I think he's got the advantage still, guys, because he's got 5 cards in his hand. We have 1. So I put him on the advantage. He's got 2 chump blockers. Very easy. Alright. Bring out another boar. Alright, as additional cost to cast a spell, reveal a creature card from your hand. Change your forever be still's damage to target creature or planeswalker to his power. Well, that's 4. Kill that. Get rid of the revealed. Next. Full attacks. Oh, look at this bushwagger. Brushwag. Good game. Are they gonna quit? Good game, man. Look at her. Look at this. Look at the brushwag. The wag's got some swag. Alright, that's a big blocker there. Why do you say game? 3-5. Whenever is a battlefield. That is definitely not game there. This bushwag is deadly. Yeah, this game. He would have got +6/+6 and trample the brushwag. Brushwag, not bushwag. Bush. I don't care. Yeah. And my beard, guys, it's like I haven't shaved since everything going around with the virus thing. So, yeah. Semi-caveman in it here. Are we ready to go for 3 in a row? Can we just do that? Let's go 3 in a row here. You ready? Let's ready to rock. All right, so let's go. I don't know. Let's keep it. I don't care. So this is good for you guys to know, right? I mean, this is good for learn from my failures, right? Don't learn from yours. Learn from mine. All right, we're not going to cycle him. We're just going to end our turn. Learn from my failures. All right, pass. My turn. Alright, this guy, whenever you cycle another card, it deals 3 damage to a player. It's a 2/2. I like that 2/2 better. We're really good at the 3 spot. You see how strong we are at the 3 spot? Whether we have a 2/4 creature, we're very strong at that 3 spot. And having 19 creatures, they can't outchase us, right? They can't. They're just not going to be able to do it. It's having those 19 creatures in that curve of that 2.9. Because 2.9 isn't so beastly, but it's still okay. All right, and they're going to search the library. So people were wondering, like, where was the Finder? What was it good for? Well, it's good for draft. Just like as you're seeing our opponent play. He's playing with 3 different colors, and that would be a very good card to play with. So, you know, draft card. Gains double strike. Whenever it enters the battlefield, put a menace counter on target you control. Alright. Oh, we can give this... Okay, so we're just going to drill this down. We're going to give that menace, and then we are going to attack with it. So, again, just going right after our opponent. Not even messing around with it. So, here we go. Alright, so he's bringing down Liquid Glide. Let's read this card. So whenever it's battlefield, with your choice of flying counter or first strike. So he chose flying. Okay. We're going to go ahead and drop this down. And we are going to go ahead and drop another menace counter on this guy. Let's just put the pressure. Alright, he's going to take the damage. Down to 13. Alright, let's end turn. Oh, by the way, they do have this as their companion, Lure the Spell Chaser. That's a good card. Alright, each non-land card in your starting deck has a different name. Whenever it enters the battlefield, if you cast... Flying Vigilance. Whenever this creature mutates, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Okay. We've gotten to the Mighty 5 here. Drop that down. Big old guy. All right. So, again, it's 20 to 11. We got our big 6/6 guy out right here. Put him on right up there. Quartz Wood Crasher. So, he's got Trample. Whenever one or more creatures you control with Trample deals combat damage, you create an XX big dinosaur beast token with Trample, or X amount of damage those creatures dealt. So, opponent's thinking here. He does have this as his companion. He can cast that if he wants to. We're 2-0 so far. This is our third match. My first draft in IKORIA. So we're just kind of just learning cards. Learn from my mistakes. Or what I do right. Alright. He's going to attack us with a 3/4 flyer. Vigilance. He's got 5 cards. I don't know what he's holding. What are you holding? Well, we're going to find out. We are going to find that out. Again, if this does damage, we get a trample creature. What do you have in your hand? Sometimes in Magic, you just can't. You see, you'll see your opponent kind of stutter around. You just got to kind of play your game. You got to play your hand. So that's what he has. Exile a creature. All right. And that's a pretty good combo right there. Ooh. He's down to 3. All right. So that's what he was hiding. That's a pretty good combo. So what he did, so whenever this enters the battlefield, if you cast it, you can copy a target instant or sorcery spell and choose a new target. So, and then he used this. Dire Tactics. Exile target creature. But if they don't control a human, they lose a life equal to the creature's toughness. So he chose to kill the 6/6 that I had right here through that card, and that's why he lost 6 life. So it's a pretty good combo, I guess, for draft, especially for draft. It's pretty good. He doesn't have a human. If he had a human, he wouldn't have taken any damage, right? Yeah, if you control a human, so yeah, if he controlled a human, he would, but that 6 damage is going to hurt him pretty big. And look at this card. Whenever you cycle another card, this deals 1 damage to each opponent. He's coming out with the big guns. All right, if a source you control with an odd converted mana cost would deal damage to a player, deals damage +1 instead. Okay, so yeah, we're hurting. This might be a match we lose, most definitely. Yeah, I cannot see. I can't see us winning this hand. So let me just cycle out of this. Yeah. No attackers. He's got that 3/4 flyer. That's really going to haunt us. That's why I like playing the best of 3s. I like because we have plummet on our sideboard, but this is the best of 1, so we cannot play with a sideboard. Our deck, if you're playing with green and red, you're going to be highly susceptible to flying creatures, and as you're seeing this, that's catching up to us pretty quickly in this match. And plus, he hit his rares. He hit his... So, good match. It's a 2/4. So this is Bushmeat Poacher. You sacrifice another creature, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness. Draw a card. Very good in a deck like his because of this card that he plays with, Dire Tactics. So he's going to lose life killing creatures, but then he's going to gain it back by sacrificing. So we're just going to take 3 in the air. And as I said, that's going to come back to haunt us a little bit there. So if I look kind of beat up, it's because I did the NFL draft. If you guys don't watch the football, National Football League. Yeah. Yeah, we're just going to block that. This can be a good game. We're going to lose this. So we're going to go 2-1, effectively. 2-1. It's not bad. All right. Yeah, we just get our little mana guy. Yeah, gain a little life. We can't attack. He's got 2 overcards, 3/5, 3/4. So he can just keep on just doing that. And attack with that too, as well. Yep. His for 4. Okay, if a source you control with an odd mana cost would deal damage to a player. So that's odd. Yeah, so we take actually 5. It's kind of cool to look at all these interactions. It's kind of cool. So we'll take 5 damage because he's got this card out. So we're 2-0 so far, but I think we're going to lose this match pretty good. We got him down to 3, but just wasn't good enough. All right. Really? Okay, so I only have one hope here, is to draw a card that gives us double strike that's in the deck. We're going to take a chance, and we are going to see 3. So I'll take 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm taking that chance, because if we do get a card that has double strike, yeah, we're down to 1. Yeah. I don't know if we had something with trample, we'd kill him. Alright, so this says target creature you control deals damage. It doesn't say fight. It says deals damage equal to its powered target creature you don't control. So it doesn't say fight. If the creature you control has trample and exceeds the damage, it deals that to its controller instead. So here's what we're going to do. I mean, we're just going to play it out. But honestly, it doesn't really matter. He's got the game. So we'll go 2-1, and then we'll keep on playing our matches. All right. So if you guys want to get to a little bit know about me, again, I played Magic the Gathering since 1994 when I was a little kid. And I played from 1994 to 2004, and it's pretty good times. So the game has evolved. Like I said, I've seen every decade of Magic. I've played since 1994, and yeah, so we don't have any attacking power, so we're not going to attack, right? But the game has changed. A lot of rules have changed, you know, since I know a lot of people like 90s Magic, but it is 2020. I like what MTG Arena brings. All right. So that's our first loss. So we're 2-1 in the first IKORIA draft. All right. And guys, I'll have videos uploading too where we play MTG Arena team members. We beat them. Also beat a pro on here. So we'll upload those in Mythic status. But you can go ahead and look at my previous videos. Jump right in. You look at my previous videos. There's a deck for everybody. I recommend that you check my Simic Ramp, Simic Fish Slap deck. We actually have a Fish Slap deck. It's 35 minutes of just fun. If you like Red Deck loses, you're like, but Red Deck never loses. It always wins. It has it as it, you know, it's got wins right in its name. Okay. Yeah, go look at, go to my channel and type in Fish Slap. And there's 35 minutes of fun. Also, for subscribers, I'm going to be opening up a mystery box. And be doing some giveaways. I'm going to be doing some card giveaways. So anyway, we go first. Enough of me rambling. Alright, yeah, we'll keep. There's our hand. Again, this is my first IKORIA draft. Maybe this is your first time viewing IKORIA. So, learn from my mistakes, or if I do something right. Alright. This does give us a mana. Yeah, we're going to shoot him out. We want to get this guy on this guy right here, 4-3. Blue-white. Sweet. Alright, so what are we up against here? Alright, Skycat Sovereign gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control with flying. Ouch. Alright, that's a pretty good card. So we have to really be aggressive. And that's why we brought this guy out. Add 1 mana of any color, spend this to only cast a creature spell. This is a 4/3. It can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. So we're just going to apply constant pressure on our opponent. We have this guy right here. Put that up there for you. Yeah, he's got a lot of action over there. Let's see. Okay. Let's do this here. Let's attack first. We're just gonna hard cast them. So we're getting our big creatures out there up in front. And then we can obviously use this card. So this card, basically, you reveal a card from your hand, and it deals damage to target creature or planeswalker to that card's power. Well, he's a 7/6, so we're either going to drop him next turn, or we're going to probably cast this next turn. All right, didn't do anything. He could have a counterspell, and he does. Very good. All right, so he's got a 1/4 and a 1/1. He might have something maybe in his hand that gives him plus a creature plus something plus something. Nope. All right. And again, if you guys like this gameplay, feel free to subscribe and like, because I will be giving out codes to help you build your collection. You know, a lot of times people draft on here, and I love drafting. I do it in real life, and but sometimes you want to build your collection. And I kind of make a video. My last video actually was about that. Towards the end of the video of how I built my collection. So you can go ahead and view that. All right. Humans you control get +1/+1. All right. 2/5. Vigilance. So you can make this a 3/3. Let's get rid of that card. So basically we're going to deal 6 damage. So this is a good card. So basically you reveal a card that's in your hand, creature card, and it deals damage to a planeswalker or creature for its power revealed. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and not show anything. Let's just make sure we're doing everything right. Okay. Yep, tax. Alright, this game. So we're 3-1. We're 3-1. Alright. Alright. So, we're playing in the Premier League, so that's basically where you draft with everybody. Kind of like in a pod-ish type of way. Alright. Yep, so we're 3-1. Let's go right into the next game. We're playing with green-red. Well, again, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and like. Again, I'll be giving away codes that you can use for your arena. If you guys don't know, again, my story, I played MTG since 1994 when I was a little kid. And yeah, so I played a while, and so I signed on with Wizards, and I'll be giving out some codes that'll help you guys. If you're a subscriber, just feel free to drop a comment in the comment section. Just like the video, you know. All right. Keep this hand. Our humble naturalist. All right. Keeper 7. IKORIA is not that bad. I think people are getting confused with Mutate, and they're getting confused with, you know, Companion and all that other type of stuff, and it can be overwhelming. So Companion, it's not part of your 60-card deck, and they word the deck. I'm going to tell you probably why. Even though I sign with Wizards, I'm not speaking for them, but people sometimes don't know this. Your sideboard, you can board in your entire sideboard if you play the best of 3 into your deck. So you can literally have like 75 cards in your deck for game 2. So your starting deck, the wording starting deck, does make sense if you start to think about it. I think that was one of the things that people were also like kind of running their head around was why do they word starting deck in IKORIA? All right, so yeah, we're just gonna bring this guy out. He's just a 1/3. You can add mana of any color, but you have to cast a creature. But we have 19 creatures in the deck. That's pretty good. So the 4/2, we're going to bring out the 2/4. Attacks, pass or turn. Yeah, a lot of people seem to like blue-white. That seems to be the thing, right? White's a really good color for IKORIA, for drafting. Alright, and we get this big guy. Is he... He might be sitting on a counter spell. But there's only one way we're going to find out. And that's just by casting the creature. Yeah, so this thing does a lot. Whenever one or more creatures you control with trample deals damage to a player. So basically, if anything with trample deals damage to a player, you create an XX green dinosaur beast token with trample, where X is the amount of damage those creatures dealt to that player. It's a long paragraph, but yeah, pretty good. Blade Banish. All right, he's got a 3/4. Two, 4. Yeah, we're just gonna have to bring that down. No tax. So let's say right now he's got the advantage. He's got a flyer. So again, the weakness to red and green is the lack of getting rid of flyers. That seems to be, that's how we lost our one match and our 3-1 record, is through flying. And that's the one thing that when you're playing, you know, pretty heavy on the battlefield, it's hard to really get those flyers, especially when you're not playing the best of 3. So we can't play with the sideboard. And Thieving Otter's really good too, right? So Gust of Wind. He's gonna return that back to our hand. I'll put that up there for you. That's exactly what he did. Tap target creature. Give a creature menace. Alright. Yeah, we're hurting right now, so we're gonna drop that down. Drop this down. Give a creature menace. Here's the fun part, right? Oh boy. And it makes no sense to attack, because if we attack with everything, he can kill our 3/2. It's not worth 2 damage, so no, we're not going to attack. So he's got a very defensive deck, right? Return target permanent to its owner's hand. Tap target creature. So typically decks like this like to beat you down with flyers, or they have a big creature that they're building in defense with. Alright, we're going to go right here. So, +1/+1 counter each creature you control with menace. Go to attacks. He'll probably tap the 5/3. Doesn't. Yeah, he can double block, and I can't kill both creatures. So that'd be the move to make. Alright, let's bring this guy down. Essus Symboit. Counter creature unless you pay 4. Okay. So this is like the battle of the opposite decks, really. But he's got the flyers. And this being able to draw a card is really huge here. Little otter. Great. Well, there's no artifact or enchantment we can want to kill here, so... Alright, he can tap a creature. Yeah. Well, if you guys want to see how Mutate works, I'll just do it. All right. So let's put it on this guy. I'm just doing this for fun, right? Unless he kills the creature, and then my Mutate doesn't go through, and then, so okay, so we're gonna put it over the creature, and let's see if it gets trample. Okay, so it's got menace, reach, and trample. So the card that goes over it gets all the abilities. So I hope that helps clarify for some people. I just did that to help you guys, to help clarify that. Okay, we're gonna activate his ability. Everything with menace, he's a +1/+1 counter. He's a 6/6. I just wanted to do that so people can kind of I mean, he's just going to tap it anyway. But, so now that you kind of understand that. So when the creature goes over, when you mutate over a creature, that entire creature gets all the abilities of the other creatures. Does that make sense? So, it's putting... So if you have a creature with a lot of abilities that you want, then you're going to want to mutate over. Alright? We are getting destroyed by a thieving otter. It's fun, right? But yeah, guys, I haven't slept. I stayed up for the whole entire NFL draft. All right. Well, we're at the point where he can tap our creature. It's not going to help us at all. Should we do a red deck wins attack, but we don't have Embercleave? Should we do it? Just full swing. Yeah, yeah, so he's going to tap that. He's pretty much got the game, right? Because he has flyers. We don't have anything to get rid of flyers. Tap that creature? Sure. And, yeah. Sure. Yep. Alright, so it looks like we'll go 3 and 2. We'll just hold a card in our hand because we'll pretend like we have something when we don't. But yeah, so we'll go 3 and 2. And then, hopefully we can go at least 4 and 2. 5 and 2, 5 and 3. That'd be good if we can go 5 and 3. So again, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. And the reason why is because, I'll be giving out player codes to people that are subscribed. I'll be giving you codes that you can use to build your collection. And I don't know if there's a code that you guys do know of this. If you just type in Play IKORIA, so if you go into your store, go into your store section and hit Play IKORIA. These aren't the codes that I'm going to be giving you. I'm giving you codes for cards. But if you go into your store, my camera angle is really bad, so I don't know where I'm at. But if you go into the store, you'll get the arena. Type in Play IKORIA, you'll get 3 boosters. All right. You'll tap this. Cool. Alright. Tap it. He might decide to tap one of this guy right here. But yeah, if you guys type in the code Play IKORIA at your store, if you go into your arena section, you go to the store, type in that redemption code. It's Play IKORIA, and you get 3 free booster packs of IKORIA. So, all right, and he can just really take the damage. I think we're gonna lose this one, but we're gonna bring out the almighty Brushwag. In turn. Yeah, good game. I will activate the Brushwag before death. Yep. I'm going to do it. Yeah, we're going to activate his ability. Alright. We'll just let it go through. Yeah, we can't, we're not going to win. He's got a lot in the air, so we can't block anything there. Good game. We're 3-2. Not bad for the first IKORIA draft. Not bad. You know, we're getting acclimated to the cards. All right, we are 3-2. Let me take a little bit of a break here. So we are 3-2. Let's see. I'll be right back. Let me see if I can lower this light down a little bit. Dim me down a little bit. All right. Dun dun dun. Oops. Okay. All right, guys. So we're gonna play our match right here. Oh. 3-2. Our opponent goes first. I'm not a big fan of the hand, but we'll keep it. There's our hand. All right. Yeah. Guys, also comment, is this stream going okay? I have no idea. It's a new computer. I have no idea if it's slow, if it's fast. I have no idea. Nope, we're gonna drop that down. It's a 2-2. So far, we're 3-2 in this draft. Spells your opponent controls that targets this creature costs 2 more to cast. Ouch. Creatures you control with flying have spells your opponent's cast. Okay. Nice little defensive card. Alright, so... Boy, we're going to bring this guy out because to get our bigger creatures out there, we're going to have to pass. Next. No tax, end turn. But yeah, guys, let me know in the chat if this is running slow on you, or I have no idea. Yep, take 2. So again, we're seeing the same thing. Even though we're 3-2, we've died twice by flying decks. So keep that in mind when you're playing with green and red here. Menace for sure. Pass our turns. A 1/5. Yep, and it's those fires. Alright, so target creature you control deals, so it doesn't say fight. It says deals damage to its power to target creature you don't control. If that creature you control has trample, it deals that much damage to its controller. Okay, so that's pretty good when you give a creature double strike. Right. Alright, so let's... It's got that 1/5. Ugh. So annoying. Alright, let's do this. We're going to set up our next turn. We're going to next it, pass it, no tax. Because we're just going to drive our next turn. Okay, unless you have a pacifism. That wrecked my plan. I was going to make him bigger through him. You could put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control with Menace. So he became a 5/4. Then I would have used this to kill that 1/5 and just ram it right through. But it's not going to happen. And then double strike. So, alrighty then. That helped nobody. Yep. It's not gonna help. Pass next. He's got that 1/5 and that 1/4. That's just right here. Yep. See, since he mutated that on top, so do you understand? So that creature had flying, so that will have flying as well. So typically, if you're going to mutate, you're going to put it on the top. It just as a general rule of thumb. If you just were ever just guessing about that, you saw it in my gameplay. You'll see it in this gameplay. Yeah, this fight's up to a creature. Yeah, we're gonna kill that. Okay, that did something. I wasn't paying attention. Oops. Alright. Not going to attack. Why did that go up to a 10-12? What was I missing here? Okay, this is the bottom section I couldn't read. Okay, if non-combat damage would be dealt to prevent that damage, put a +1/+1 counter for each one. I could not read the bottom of the card, guys. Alright, so good game. Good game, bro. Alright, so we go 3-3. That's our overall record. You can go ahead and watch some of the gameplay. Huge mistake. Yeah, the text ran out on that card. I did not see the bottom of that. But we went 3-3. Not bad. That's the average, by the way. If you're grabbing average, and that goes with all ranked players. So if you ever have a player saying that they go 5-3 all the time or 6-2, the stats don't fit that. The average is 3-3, and that's exactly what you're seeing here with 3 wins and 3 losses. So we're gonna go ahead and claim our prize. So not bad. Okay, so really quickly, I want to go over vault progress really quickly, okay? So you can see vault progress is 327.8%, okay? And you're wondering, what is that? So if you get 100% vault progress, you get 1 mythic rare wild card, 2 rare wild cards, and 3 uncommon wild cards. And if you're asking yourself, well, what's a wild card? Let me just go through this really quickly. A wild card is you can grab any card that was printed on MTG Arena, and via its rarity, you can get that card for free. Alright? So, if you have a mythic rare wild card, you can get any mythic rare wild card that's been printed on MTG Arena, historic to now. If you have a rare wild card, you can get any rare wild card that's besides a mythic. So, those are 2 different. Now, how I build the collection, I'll tell you this really quickly. Is if you go into your packs area, which I will be opening up a lot of booster packs of IKORIA. Not now, but I'll make a video for that. But if you look over here in your reward section, your wildcard reward section, for every 6 packs that you open, you get a free rare wildcard. For every 30 that you open, you get a free mythic rare wildcard. When you open up drafts for your booster packs in your drafts, those don't count towards these rewards. So I think realistically, spending your gold on buying booster packs and opening them really assures you that you're going to get wild cards and build that collection. Get you from that draft status to a level that you can play semi-competitive constructed. Does that make sense? I hope I helped you out with that. Also, too, in your packs that you open in this section, the packs, don't confuse this with the draft, they can also contain wild cards as well. When you're in a draft and you open up your packs, they don't have that. So, also to get packs, I've already done it, but type in this code and you'll get 3 free booster packs. So go to your store, okay, and type in play IKORIA. Oops, IKORIAs. And if you do that, you're going to get 3 free booster packs from IKORIA. And if you do the same thing for Play I'll Drain, the same thing will happen. Now, I've already used up all those codes, right? So let's say if I do it right here. Okay, no, actually, I didn't use that code. So there you go. Oops, I thought I did. So you got that live. So right there is the code I just gave you for free, right? So I acquired 3 booster packs. So just go in your store, type in play, all capitalized. Don't lowercase it. Just do play IKORIA, and you'll get 3 free booster packs. And again, if you guys are subscribers to me, I'm going to be giving out codes, all right? Where, again, to go over my history, I played Magic the Gathering since 1994. I play in real life. I also play on MTG Online, which is modern, and also play here. I've gone to Mythic rank, Tier 1 this month, last month. We did beat a pro. I'll be uploading some of those videos. But I just want to do that brief introduction to just kind of swift that. But if you're a subscriber, just like the video, comment below the video, just say, hey, you're a subscriber. And I'll be giving out some codes for MTG Arena for your cards. Not for your booster packs, but for your cards. I'll be giving that out to subscribers as well. So I hope that part helped. So we did go 3-3 overall. Within that draft. So, but again, type in that play IKORIA right there. You'll get 3 free booster packs. And again, to build that collection up, as I said, for each booster pack that you open. All right, so let me just kind of show you, right? Let me squill over here. I'm going to be doing a 50 booster pack opening of IKORIA, by the way. Opening up 50 booster packs. But so let's open up something that you're going to be familiar with. Like, we'll do IKORIA. Okay, we'll put it this way. We'll do I'll Drain. So notice my vault progress is at 327.8%. And if you're like, dude, you're getting very analytical here. Exactly. So we're at 327.8%. Well, also when you open up a booster pack, it goes towards your vault progress. And again, when you get 100% vault progress, you get a free mythic rare wild card, 2 free rare wild cards, and 3 uncommon wild cards. And so watch. 327.8. That'll go up. What do we say? 320. So it's 327.8 to 328.9%. You're like, what? How did that happen? Okay, so we went up by 1.1%. So how the vault progress works, if you're unfamiliar with it, is for every common that you open up beyond. So if you have a play set and you open up a 5th common, you get 0.1%. For an uncommon, you get 0.3%. For a rare, you get 0.5%. Does that make sense? So in this case, my vault progress went up by 1.1%. And of course, since we opened up a booster pack and we're not drafting, it goes towards your rewards. In this case, we just open up Robber of the Rich, which is an incredibly good mythic rare to open. So that was kind of cool. So I hope that kind of helps you out when you're kind of looking and evaluating how to spend your gold and how to spend your gems. I would say spend your gold on booster packs to build your collection for the reasons that I outlined in the video. They go towards your reward. For every 6 booster packs you open, you get a free rare wild card. That does not happen when you're doing drafts. So those are kind of ways to help build your collection much faster if you're trying to get into from draft to constructed. If you're trying to make that leap of faith there. Okay. But we did go 3-3. So I don't know if the gameplay, but again, we'll just open up an IKORIA booster pack just for the heck of it because we're doing an IKORIA draft. Okay, and you see how I open up a booster pack and I got a common wild card? Again, another benefit of opening up a booster pack. You don't get that when you draft. When you draft, you're not going to open up a wild card. And again, I'm only 3 booster packs away from getting a free rare wild card. So you see how opening up booster packs really helps? Drafting's good, but getting those booster packs really is quite essential. Okay. So here's our booster right here. I'm just trying to demonstrate that. What's our rare? Oh, this thing. Mythos of Brakos. So I hope that helped a lot of you guys out there. All right, guys, I'm going to conclude the stream, but I hope you enjoyed it, and feel free to subscribe and like below. And again, I'll be doing those giveaways. So thank you, and yeah, have a very good day. Let me kind of close this out here.